Yo, you ever feel like no matter how hard you try, how much effort you're putting towards something, you just feel like you're stuck in the same place? It's like a treadmill effect. Like you're moving, but you're not getting anywhere. I have too. And the point I'm just making on saying that is, I want you to know that you're not alone. Because you felt like that. I felt like that. She felt like that. He felt like that. They feel like that. And someone else who hasn't felt it yet is soon gonna feel that way. It's a common feeling that we all deal with. And the point I'm just trying to make right now, the advice I want to give you, are more so like enlightenment. I want to enlighten the situation of your mind, thought process of, my fault, I got stuck on if I said that word right or not, but I'm trying to just open up your mind to understand you're not alone. And sometimes that helps those tough situations of understanding you're not the only one who feels that way. Just always keep faith and understand it will get better. And to serve. Oh my God. So, yo, I can't even make this up, bro. I can't even make this up. Today, I'm working out. I didn't feel like really listening to music right now. I feel like I wanted to listen to some type of battles coming out or something like that. Or like, did I miss anything? And I couldn't really go through anything new coming out. Like whatever URL's putting out, I've seen already because I watched those events live. RBE, Selfish Ways, is just hiding all their glory and like, hey, you better be there to see this. Well, thanks a lot, asshole. I'm not there, didn't see it. But I heard that event went well, salute to them. And so I put on Daylyt versus Tay-Rock. And it's funny, I'm watching this battle, and then when I'm done watching the battle and I'm done with the workout, I go to YouTube, and it's like that correlation between the universe, government, and what you're actually thinking or looking for online. It says suggested videos for you, and it's basically Sue Surf talking about Daylyt. And Sue Surf basically says in this clip that, like, what has Daylyt done? Y'all have, like, y'all hyping Daylyt. He battles, like, every decade. He ain't battled none of the big dogs. He ain't battled this person, that person, this person, that person. First starting right there, he was wrong. He named Calico. He battled Calico. Tay-Rock's your brother, right? He battled Tay-Rock. You're not calling Tay-Rock a big... Tay-Rock's a big dog. He battled Charlie Clips. You know what I'm saying? That's a classic battle. He has battles, right? Like tough battles. And like, I just want to say this part before I forget it. Sue Surf is making a big mistake. I kind of feel like the same mistake a lot of people make and be like, you're not going to beat Daylyt with, he talks about weirdo shit and does weirdo things. And like, you're not going to beat him with that. Oh, you haven't battled this person, that person. First of all, it is quality over quantity. A lot of people's battled a lot of people and still not in a higher. I'll put myself in it. Not to say my battles were in quality. If you think about it, top tier names, I have like a lot of top tier names on my resume. You know what I'm saying? I got Math Hoffa. I got Goods. I got Sirius Jones. I have A Verb. You know what I'm saying? Cortez is on the list. I have damn man, I have a whole bunch of people. I battle a whole bunch of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? The point is, does that make me better than Daylyt? You know what I'm saying? Because I battled Rosenberg Raw at his hottest, or Ty Law when he came in the game. Does that make me, or Rich Dollars on the comeback? Does that make, or one of the best Sirius Jones? Yeah, I might have done all the clean paper, the rivalry we bat. You know what I'm saying? Sharon on the decade card. You know what I'm saying? I battled, DNA in Boston when I pulled out all the soaps and all that. Yeah, I have fire shit. My resume is lit. I'm not downplaying me. But I'm also going to use me as an example. That don't mean I'm higher ranked than Daylyt. So already don't even go there with who you've battled. You know what I'm saying? He ain't battled the Goods. I did, and that was, look how that turned out for both of us. You know what I'm saying? Trash battle, trash fight. It is what it is. So first, don't do that. Don't do that, because you have a lot of, don't do that. Don't do that. You have a lot of name on your resume that you ain't do shit with. You know what I'm saying? You choking in front of 40 bars. You choking in front of Loaded Lux. 2 rounds versus Rum Nitty. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. You know what I mean? So let's not do that. You know what I mean? T-Rex, you had no bars in that one. And this isn't a surf bashing bar. I'm just saying, like, don't fall into this trap and ruin this battle by you getting body bagged, by trying to downplay a Daylyt. Now, what I would agree on is Daylyt's super dirty in a sense of, like, his antics, I feel like until recently, overpowered his entire career. Like, he's literally, like, even when you, and like, he's made a lane. I've spoke to league owners behind the scenes, multiple league owners, and I've heard, this might be a rumor, who knows, but I've heard Daylyt had two prices. The real Daylyt or the antic Daylyt. And a lot of leagues can only afford the antic Daylyt, so that's what he did. That's what I heard. Even that is super dirty, but it was a marketing scheme. Remember when Daylyt was battling on mad leagues doing wild, dirty shit? I would say this much. That did ruin a lot, and that's a big angle on Daylyt. To take an angle on Daylyt, that's a good one. Like if I were to battle Daylyt, that'll be my battle rapper mine. I'm going to devote a round to saying how your career isn't where it is or is where it is. You're not where you're supposed to be because of all this other shit that you did. You know what I'm saying? Like, you did so many things and forgot about the objective is to be dope in these battles. What does it matter if you have this great pen if you're doing all this extra that's taken away from it? Like, that's an angle on him. But Sue Surf trying to downplay Daylyt on some everybody's done more to him and things of that nature, I feel like you're trying to say like he's not a worthy opponent is what you're trying to say in this, and that's going to be a big mistake. A big mistake. The problem I have with Daylyt currently is, where is he? And I have certain opinions on why I feel like Daylyt hasn't been battling. And I'm going to choose, just because it's my channel, it's my voice, is I choose to put out what I want to put. I'm going to choose to stay away from that. I feel like I don't want to put that energy out just because it involves a lot of parties, that it isn't just Daylyt, on my assumption on why Daylyt hasn't been battling. Because he's not battling at all, anywhere. So I'm going to take a different approach and say Daylyt not battling a long time from the Rock battle has hurt him. Because you have Loaded Lux out here battling, having battles that took away from me wanting to see Loaded Lux and Daylyt. I feel like the day that does happen, we're going to be hyped for it. But it is 3 years overdue. 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? We've been talking about it for 6. We should have had it 3 years ago, and it's 3 years later from that. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't like that. I think Daylyt and Surf could be dope because Surf competitive style, competitive nature recently has been really high. But to come in this battle and try to downplay him like on some, you try to Cortez him is actually, and that's not my words, it's what the title is. Surf try to like Cortez Daylyt, and you can't do that. Daylyt has landmarked moments in battle rap. That rock, paper, scissors line is going down in battle rap history for one of the best lines ever. Him and Charlie Clips is a classic. Right, Surf watching this right now. Like, you see what else he did? I'm just trying to think. He's done the Tay-Rock battle, really opened up a whole nother gates for him. I feel like the Mike P battle, the thing is with that is even though he was dope in it, I feel like it was one of those that definitely made me feel like maybe he's not for the URL. But everything happens for a reason. He's supposed to battle Slave Sever on Summer Madness. That didn't happen. The event, the Math Hoffa shit ended up happening. Oh, he battled Math Hoffa too on Vlad's league, right? He did that. Him and Oops. You can't take that away. This is what I'm saying. Like, you don't got to like Oops. You ain't got to like Daylyt. You can't take away from that battle being one of the greatest Daylyt showings. You know what I'm saying? Super fire. I do feel like now that I'm talking out loud, it sucks. Like, I kind of now I feel like what Surf is saying. Like, Daylyt could have done way more in his career, with his career. Yeah, he had the Philly Swain battle where he changed his whole style. He went to that aggressive nature. He did the Rich Dollars, that bus stop line is historical. I just feel like a lot with Daylyt. He was in the Total Slaughterhouse as well. The shit with Daylyt is just like, he does like when you're retarded, I feel like you just don't know how to, like the Total Slaughter thing, like, oh, I did that to sacrifice myself. No, you did it and looked retarded. Whatever you were going for, it did not work. That was horrible. That was dumb. And that Spawn outfit was so dope, and you ripped it all up. That could have been the greatest Halloween outfit. But to come in battle rap and do that, that was stupid. The whole world was watching, and people don't want to invest in things like that. The antics, see, your antics took over the moments that you were supposed to be great. And I feel like that might be an angle on Daylyt a person could take. But to downplay and act like he's not as dangerous as he is trouble. So if Sue Surf is capping, which I hope he is, If he's not, you're making a big mistake. That's how I'll probably title it. Sue Surf makes a big mistake with Daylyt. And I hope this is not the case for real, because just because he doesn't have all these names on his resume that you feel like he should, don't mean that he's not amongst the elite. He's the greatest to never do it and still doing it until he does it. At the end of the day, I feel like we're yet to get the greatest Daylyt. What do you think is the greatest Daylyt ever? You're going to say the Tay-Rock battle. Though I think the greatest Daylyt battle ever is the Charlie Clips battle, because it was more of a close back and forth. That Charlie Clips battle is like 7 years old. The Tay-Rock battle is over 2 years old. He lacks consistency, therefore you question his ability to be a star. If Daylyt is watching, this is your prom. You need to get back in the ring. You need to get back consistent. I understand you get what you accept. So if it's a money thing, I hear you. But if it's any other reason, whatever you're waiting for, you're waiting too long. The world is going to pass you by while you're standing there waiting. Remember how I started this? The treadmill effect. Point blank period. I'm trying to see Daylyt versus Sue Surf. I'm trying to see Daylyt outside, and Sue Surf, don't sleep or think just because he hasn't battled your top tier friends, he is not amongst the elite, because he sure is. Subscribe to the channel, hit that like button. Stop being dirty.